Alright. Well, we spent 17 minutes on the starting screen. I suppose we're ready to begin.
Yeah, thanks for that, Dorian. What is this topic for us today?
So, I guess we could say it's a little bit similar to the last one. Where
Oh,
it's
God. That was the worst thing you could have possibly said.
Oh, also, is the microphone good? It should be on the good mic. Okay, so it's again a little bit, a small part of it's about children stumbling on there. The reason that's important is because that's essentially how I found it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it wasn't really on purpose. This one was by accident. I was researching something else, and I decided to log out of my YouTube account. So I got the generic stuff that YouTube sends.
Yeah.
And I looked up 2 videos. And I found some comments, and I went around. So, how are we gonna start?
Okay.
Here we go. What do we?
Fluffies.
Yeah, fluffies. We're talking about fluffies. Okay, here we're gonna.
This was recommended to you?
Recommended by the algorithm.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because I was about to say, who the heck recommended this to you?
It was you, don't you remember?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Oh, hold on. Let me change windows because this is a Tor browser. So, how have you been today?
Oh, the same. I finally introduced Big to the other cat. Oh, my.
Yeah, you introduced your cat?
Yeah, I introduced my cat to the other ones I have at home. Or at my parents' house, rather. And I've never seen him hiss before, but today. And honestly, hope he ends up coming, high man on the totem pole, considering he doesn't have claws. That's a bit of a stretch, but he is quite big. So we'll see what happens.
All right, we've got this video. So I'm going through doing research. And what does YouTube send me? It sends me to this video, playing favorites. Now, when I saw it, I was like, it's probably just some random video from like 2013, some good old Newground stuff.
It's not. It's just 2020.
Yeah, it was from yesterday.
Oh, my.
I don't know why I clicked on it. I click on a lot of stuff now, hoping that there's some gems buried in there. And I'd
love to see your recommended if I were sure you didn't, clear your history after all this.
Oh, no, we're not even logged in. We're on, like, a private browser. No. But here's how it is. And I went in here blind. Absolutely blind.
Jerry Poppy says he loves me. Wouldn't you rather he look as the moon beautiful?
So I was like, okay.
Oh, wait.
That's some, like, generic, weird, like,
That's kind of weird.
But here, you talk about it. Let me get the microphone.
Oh, I mean, there's a bit of coarse language for something that legit looks like Peppa Pig.
Go ahead and look at the comments.
Killer Queen has already touched that sketty. Oh, no.
John, get your headphones so it doesn't echo in the mic.
Very cool, dude. I haven't even watched it yet, but I'm glad you're diversifying your art. No fluffy talk. I think the pink one is an imposter. And there's a reply here. Yes.
Okay. So I'm like, well, that's a little weird, but nothing that I've never seen. Like, I am not at any point disgusted. This could be a video that is easily shoved off.
No, I don't.
I
forgot to bring them. I have... I have these, Dorian.
Those aren't going to work. Here.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
This is Microsoft.
No, it'll work.
No, they can actually connect to it.
They can.
Yeah, they can. I was using those.
Alright. So anyway, when that happens, we're going through all this. So I'm like, wow, this is... Maybe I'll take another look. So... Wasn't that one? No. Now go ahead and click on this guy's channel.
Yeah, there's certainly some language I'm not used to. The pink sketty or something.
Uh-huh.
Part skitty, part yeti.
And so I see this one surfing on a sinker, and it's pretty chill. So picture this as like the first video that you see coming on here. Well, looks like that the Black Eyed Peas and Louis Armstrong came back from the dead to copyright strike us. So, let me tell you what's going on here. This is the beginning of the rabbit hole, where I found these random videos online, and I decided just to follow the recommendations where they went. They seem pretty innocent at first, and they are pretty innocent, just as a standalone thing. But once you get a little bit deeper, and then you start figuring out things, then there's an underlying context, and considering you figure out whatever these things are, then you're like, a little sus. That's essentially what's going on here. Looks like I still got some time left. How about I fill you in on what's going on? If you're watching this, it's re-upload, and I know we haven't posted a stream in a couple weeks, maybe 2, I believe. And I do apologize, but we've got these college boys here doing their finals. So it's going to take us a little bit. But after this week, after about the 15th of December, we should be golden, lads. And we'll get some stuff going. I've already got a video under work. Have you boys ever heard of this not quite popular theory about Atlantis? ? Anyway, I'll leave it at that, but I've got a case to make. At any rate, let's get back to the video now that I've filled up this time of empty audio. Alright, see you soon, boys.
Mason Ferb.
And then we get this boy right here. Now, I'm not going to click on the channel. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, he's got a Roblox icon.
Well, he says, soon there will be a fluffy community on YouTube. I am Mr. Creator of Feature. Okay. I'm like, fluffy community. So maybe these are like a real thing, right? The reason I don't show his channel is because he's like a 14-year-old kid. There's either something wrong with him or he's British. It's one of the other two. But either or, don't need.
What's the difference?
Don't need to be.
Got him.
Don't need to be putting him out there like that. But then I think fluffy community. So I'm like, wait a second. I've got a lead here, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. So I go to our friends at Kiwi Farms.
Fair enough.
I type in fluffy community. And what do we find? Well, hold on. Before we get there, I'm also taken to this video.
Well, okay, so
let me
this is
clarify.
by the same guy?
Same guy.
Okay.
But when I go to Kiwi Farms, this is the first link I see.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, maybe I was in like a repeating loop. Maybe there's not there.
What we make bestest dead.
Look at him dance. Look at that dance.
Please go away.
Look at him. Oh, you see there? There's a nice Netflix karaoke kid show.
Oh, that's a shame. We don't have time.
Right. So I go ahead and keep looking, and what I discover is that there's a community out there that has been documented. But we're late to the punch, right?
Okay.
These people have, I wouldn't say extensively been documented, but people knew of them. And the trail went cold. That's because they've had some interesting past. But essentially, they nuked their original fandom site.
Okay.
They nuked it, and I wondered why. From what I read, there were some seedy characters, even seedier than the normal people, that they were afraid of legal actions based on content. So you're going to hear a lot of reference to, I believe they were called the
The old guard.
No, the Hell Gremlins.
The Hell Gremlins.
That is a derogatory term. A derogatory term used for part of this fandom. We're gonna find out.
Okay, the Death Watch of the
Right.
Fluffy community.
Yes, the Death Watch of the Fluffy community. So.
Okay, hold on. Is there any significance to the videos you just showed me, or is that just our intro?
That was just the intro. This is just like one guy in the community who
he's just out there making content, pounding the pavement.
Right.
But he's what's gonna get recommended when people are watching the
like that was pretty mundane, right? Like nothing to write home about. So that's how it's starting.
The cloud thing is a little weird.
Well, as we further get on, we're gonna figure out the cloud means a little bit more. So let me read you a little bit what I wrote here. What are they? So essentially, fluffies are stories about the intentional or unintentional belittling, abusing, goring, sexual abuse, or hundreds of other unholy things happening to baby ponies who are designed specifically to be helpless and dependent on their humans. They are wrote usually as a physically or mentally handicapped animal, and they're from a species that's not known to live for more than a year by itself without a caretaker.
Okay. Oh, frick. Okay, that was a lot.
Go ahead and take that in for a second. Thoughts?
Demented.
All right. That first off, that sounds horrible.
Okay, can we get a...
I didn't get a lot of that out of the video we just watched.
Right. I didn't either.
Yeah, it just seemed like
So that summary comes after looking into it. That's like a retrospective.
Yeah.
Chat, do we have any opinions on this?
Abuse, goring,
Right.
sexual abuse.
So, we're going to get into the history first, and then we're going to get to what the content is. The reason we're going through the history is because we got to know what happened before.
Yeah, okay, and one question. Do they all look like that? Do they all look like the fluffy pigs? Okay.
So, they're like made like that, because from what I've read, this started out as a peaceful, fun-loving, actually a pretty funny thing.
Okay.
Started in like 2013 or something as I think it wasn't on 4chan, but it got big on 4chan.
Yeah.
And these were supposed to be part of the Brony community.
Mm-hmm.
But the joke here is that they're like fuzzy and all that.
Yeah.
To make them as cute as possible.
Yeah.
And that don't mind our chat man over there. We're not doing Smurfs mainly because of you. You don't get Smurfs this time. No Smurfs. It's all because of you. Anyway.
Okay, so it was originally like a joke, right?
Right.
So sort of like the Snuggle commercial.
Sure.
Well, okay.
No.
Yeah. Let me show you something, and you tell me if it's. I think it's like.
All right. See you, Dog Bernard. We'll miss you.
Yeah. Have you seen this one?
Go ahead and play it.
Yeah.
For the brightest colors always. What the? Uh-oh.
Yeah. It's essentially this. It's supposed to be.
Explosive tank action for up to 4 players.
So yeah, that's essentially it.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be hyper cute. That way, whenever bad things happen to them, that's the funny.
Yeah, it's the joke.
It's like,
gotcha.
really funny cute
Got
thing. Got hit by car.
These nuts.
So that's how it started.
Okay, and and then somebody was getting off to it.
See, hold on. What our third person say here?
I said it's Happy Tree Friends in a pony version.
Yeah.
That is actually one of the comparisons that I've seen.
It is. It's literally Happy Tree Friends, just more fucked up and more sexualized.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, just on Google Images, he looked up that just the fluffies, and there is a whole bunch of.
Okay, I'm not gonna look too much at that because I want you to take me here. What comes next, Dorian? Where did you get this?
So, I went on Kiwi Farms and I read, and I got to the very end of their post about it.
Yeah.
And their investigation ended in 2016.
All right.
Apparently, when they ended it, the peak of the madness began. So they missed out.
Oh my.
They missed out. And we got the Hell Gremlins. And we're going to learn about them here in a second. But anyway, the way I got to the website that's being used now is I looked up the old URL, and it was like, site moved. I was like, oh, why site moved? And then in the comments, it's like, yeah, we had to nuke the site because of how bad it got. And let me tell you, when the people say how bad it got, that doesn't mean they're good people. It was too much for them.
Oh my.
If it's too much for them, it's bad.
Yeah.
So we're not actually going to be able to see the worst of the worst because it's been just purged from existence.
Oh, we can find it.
I'm sure with enough time, but what we have now is good enough.
All right.
Hold on, I think he actually left the big boy. Oh well. Okay, let's see.
All right. So do we know what happened on the old website?
Essentially, if you're pardon the reference, it was 9/11 times a million.
Okay, and was there did the guy running the site just decide on his own to get rid of it, or was there like a fracture in the fluffy community?
There was a fracture and they banned him, but then stuff just went down, and it's not too well documented from what I've seen. But like no one wants to talk about it. All right, don't worry, I got some pictures. So let's see. So we'll go here. Now, we've entered the site. Hold on, I'm gonna have to log in.
I like the poorly drawn lettering on the logo there.
1 second, let me log in. Keep them entertained.
Hey guys, you like impressions? This one's SpongeBob. That's good, right?
Man, I do hope that is that's supposed to be funny. That's a big joke.
I got Fuzzy Bear here. Hey, waka waka. No. All right, Dorian's back.
I go.
Okay.
I'll have you know, I made an account for this, and poor Yin Lang, which is the pseudonym for this account. This poor guy he signed up to this one, to Ink Bunny, to all these places. I would not want to be Yin Lang. Anyone named that, I do apologize.
Wait.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, we'll get into it.
Oh
Wait,
my
what
gosh.
site's that on? What site is
That's
it?
just Google Images.
Google Images.
No, but like what site?
Yeah, what is it from?
Underneath?
The better alternative, core corn. It's on Reddit.
So, well, since he brought that up, there used to be a Reddit and a Tumblr community, but Reddit and Tumblr banned them because of how bad they were. So,
oh my gosh.
Essentially, this thing exists because they have to make their own site to survive.
Oh, I hate the one play. No hood fluffy.
No, don't read.
Okay. I'll wait. Despite Despacito's repeated attempts. Okay, I gotta stop.
Okay, and then
Donde
we'll
estás?
bring it back in. And I'll have you know, they have two-factor security.
Yeah.
So I want to just state that the freaking fluffy community forum is more secure than like on my my college website. I just want that to be known.
Conspiracy, Fluffspeak Nation, Fluffspeak Origin, Fluffspeak Syndrome,
Okay.
Hasbio Headcanon Lore,
Now-
Origin of Fluffspeak, PETA, and Weird Box.
Okay, so you see that? Those are the tags.
Yeah.
These are the only normalish tags you're gonna see this entire time. Here, I want to give the chat something to look. Well, hold on. We'll read this first.
No, let it put it on.
No, because it's for later. There's Would you like to start us off?
Alright, yeah. So here's our intro. One play, no hut fluffy, am only a little baby who fluffy love daddy can have sketches. The above sentences have a polarizing effect on the people who encounter them. I can agree. I can attest to this. For some, it may elicit feelings of affection and care. For others, it may instigate rage and a desire to hurt a hapless being. Nonetheless, Fluffspeak remains to be one of the more controversial languages of the 22nd century, over 100 years after its first description. This essay will, in brief, cover the early history of Fluffspeak from its initial creation to its recognition as an official language
Now, okay,
by
hold
who
on.
I might
No,
ask,
hold on.
by mid-21st century.
So, the way he's documented this is a mix of real and lore. So everyone has their own headcanon.
Mhm.
So basically, you make the lore for your comic series.
Okay.
This one is going to focus more on the lore, but
the lore! I was not expecting there to be lore involved in this. I'm kind of impressed. I was just expecting it to be like weird sex stuff.
so this is only about the language that all the like little ponies speak.
Yeah.
The other one is going to be written more in like, this is how it really happened.
Mhm.
But for this one, we're going into the headcanon of Oculus Fluffy, who is a, I think that's a mod. Yeah, he's a moderator and he's very active.
So he's the real deal.
Now this website only came into being less than a month ago,
Yeah.
or maybe a month ago,
So how old is the community at large?
2013, 2014.
All right.
But they
So this is
just
cutting edge stuff.
they nuked it in like September.
Okay, wow. All
So,
right.
and they built it in October. So, like, we just missed it by this
The
much.
bleeding edge.
We could have seen the bad stuff. But apparently, this is a part of their revitalization effort to grow big again.
Okay. The effort. What? Like writing lore is part of the effort, or this website in general.
This website,
Okay.
so they have somewhere to put it.
Yeah.
It'll say probably further on, not this one, but I'll give you a brief synopsis of what's going on.
All right.
There's three eras. There's the original one where they were spread out. They had a diaspora. They were out in the forsaken lands of Reddit, Tumblr, and 4chan. No unified community. They just kind of had to exist.
And nobody wanted these refugees.
They were an ethnic group of online culture that stemmed off the Brony branch, but the Bronies didn't like them.
Nobody wants the poor Okies. Nobody wants the poor Fluffies.
So, and then in Generation... Oh, you're stepping on the board.
Sorry.
On Generation 2 is when the website was made.
All right, this one.
No, the one before.
The original one.
I think I would surmise that's about 2016 maybe.
All right.
Basically, they built a website
Yeah.
because
What was the old website called?
it's like Bayoof or something. It's something completely unrelated,
Bayou?
like BAUFOO or something.
Bayfu?
So,
Like
yeah.
Bay is, I guess, like maybe an animal sound, and then...
Lord, only the Lord knows.
Okay.
But anyway, Generation 2, they built a website.
Yeah.
They they grow.
Mm-hmm.
They get really big.
How big?
Like, people know the name. If you were to ask them, they'd be like, "Oh, those people."
Yeah. So like, new furries.
Yeah, like not as big as furries, but furries essentially.
Yeah.
Because they were tied with the Bronies, and the Bronies were really big on getting the hate at that time.
Yeah.
But then the Hell Gremlins.
Wait. A language spoken by Biotoy?
We'll get there.
Okay,
We'll get there.
okay.
There is lore.
Okay, all right.
Okay. But so the second generation or era is
That
good.
was just a second. Okay, all right.
It was good until the Hell Gremlins came. So we're gonna question some of the morals of the people, especially the ones writing the history. So one of the,
All right, is this a title that these people wear proudly?
No, if you're called a Hell Gremlin, they hated it.
All right.
What are you doing?
Let's see. Oh, nice. Want to become famous?
Oh yeah.
Buy followers, primes, and viewers. Crap. Guys, this is a pretty good gig.
No, don't.
Pretty solid offer.
Don't delete his message. Oh no, wait. That makes it look like we have a moderation team. Good job.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, back to work.
Anyway,
Okay.
let me just finish with Hell Gremlins quick. So, basically, people are like, yeah, Hell Gremlins are bad because they only want to torture animals just for the sadistic fun of it. There is no lesson to be learned. If that sounds familiar.
That does sound familiar to something we haven't yet covered.
Well, we were going to cover it until Dog But Not threw us off track. So, anyway.
Okay, so
The two factions grew.
The majority faction, the non-Hell Gremlins, figure them they're
Morally right.
figure that they're better than the Hell Gremlins. All right.
Right. And what had happened is that the Hell Gremlins thrived and outcompeted.
Yeah!
They outcompeted.
Badass.
They outcompeted the normal people.
They got a cool name. It sounds like a biker gang.
They outcompeted them, and then essentially ran them off their own website. So then the admin who had left for like a year or so in inactivity,
He
like,
comes back.
He's like, what the hell
happened?
So-
Oh man.
So they nuke it, and then there's like an error 2.5 where they try to get up and running, but none of the other websites like 4chan will let them on.
Yeah.
4chan still has them banned until about last week.
Oh my.
So then error 3 happens, which is right now. We're living in history, baby.
Oh.
We are in the third wave, as they call it, and
The second Reich, if you will.
third.
The third. Okay.
Third. Yes, they are the third government. But essentially, their hope and plan is get all the old members back.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the old ones want to come out.
Mm-hmm.
And then just basically rebuild. Because apparently they still have a lot of people, but they were scattered on different boards. Random boards like no one would ever heard of.
Yeah, and so these guys have got more moderation. Hopefully, they have zero tolerance for the Hell Gremlins.
Well, here's the thing.
All right.
Okay. So the second diaspora is over, and they've returned to the Holy Land.
Can we get some like visuals of like, I don't know. This is sort of what's going on.
Yeah, so they're coming. They're migrating back, right? Here they come, and so everyone's like, "Oh, it's so good to be back." Username X. I haven't seen you since like
The war.
2011 or like 2018. It's like, oh yeah, I've been at. Oh god, if we find it, they're like, yeah, I was just taking care of my kids, you know, or like, yeah, I was focusing on college, and it's like, jeez.
So they were on their way to Mecca, basically.
Yeah.
But to think that
Laser Wolf
dash.
Dash. I haven't seen you in ages. All right.
But anyway, they're coming back. So you think now that they've reclaimed the Holy Land for themselves, right?
Uh-huh.
That they would have some moderation, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Zero toleration. Prevent this from ever happening.
well,
again.
let me show everyone a quick little clip here, okay? Well, don't.
Oh,
don't
well,
close your eyes.
okay. All right.
Hold on, where is
Oh
it?
my!
No, look!
You know our viewers can see this too.
No, they can't.
No, they can't.
Oh, they can't? Alright.
I have it stuck to a window.
Oh, okay, got it.
So don't be looking.
All right, I'm not looking.
Oh, I hope I have it. Okay, actually I don't, but what we can do is... Oh, did I just delete what they could see? Whoops, 1 second, folks. I've boomered it up.
Dorian, what are you doing? Ah.
Let's get the Google Docs back.
Oh, good.
Oh, no, wait, it's right here. Oof, okay. And let me just stick them on this so they can see it. But, anyway. What I'm trying to say is, moderation, they can't afford to not do it. The problem is... Oops.
They've lost too many people in the move that they can now no longer afford to.
I thought I saved it. I just... Oh, wait. Those are random one-offs. I have files. I've got files of stuff here. Hold on.
Files upon files.
that
Top
one.
men.
Okay, hold on. Let me let them see this. Here we go. Microsoft Photos. Yes, please.
No, I don't see anything.
What?
I don't see anything. Let's see. Maybe explore.exe.
Oh, no. It's just photos here.
Google delists entire Rule 34.
Okay, we're gonna have to read it to them.
Okay.
Well, no, I see. They can't see the photos if I don't have it. Oh no, window capture. Fluff. What the hell? Oh, so that one they can see. That one.
Oh, you can see your file folder.
Why can't they see this one?
Look at its name. Photos.
Photos original nuked second server.
Yeah, see, this should be it. They should be able to see it.
Huh.
You pull it up as like a JPEG or
Yeah, hold
a
on.
PDF maybe.
Hold on. I know exactly what to bring it up in. We're going to open it in good old paint.net. Where's open with? Open with.
Paint.
Paint.
Paint.net.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Hold on. No, I just need to open the right one in paint.net. What is... Don't...
Dorian, stop it, Zach.
You're gonna kill us here. Okay.
There we go.
See... Sorry, folks. This is all part of just doing business. So here's what we got. This... yeah, B-O-O-U-R-U. That was the original one.
All right.
Or this was 2.5 or something like that. Anyway, I just want you to note the two ones on the bottom here. The top one is about them moving to the new server. But the bottom two from March 2020.
All right.
Dear friends, sadly we are forced to remove the ban on real porn on our Boru platform. Starting from the 31st of March, the reasons are the following. Finance and yada yada. Basically, they tried to ban porn, but people stopped donating to their Patreon, and then they couldn't put porn ads on there, so they lost the money. So they weren't making enough money to keep the site going. So without the remaining Hell Gremlins and the porn ads, they couldn't stay afloat. And then on the bottom one, it's not that they're against porn. It's just for legal reasons. They were trying to get rid of some stuff. So on the bottom, they're upset that, Rule 34 is gone.
Okay.
Where they store some of their artwork.
All right.
So these are our people, and these are the good guys in the stories, right?
Yeah. These aren't those filthy hell gremlins.
Yeah, these are the people that are just recording it.
We are completely in the dark. We're trying to resolve this. Okay.
Window capture. Okay, here we are. We're back. Now then, we want fluff speak, right?
Yeah, I'm a bit curious about the BioWare.
Okay. So, if you'll get this one, I'll get this one.
Okay. This report will focus on the predominant version of FluffSpeak available in the contemporary world, which is the open source language known as BioToy, spoken by BioToy, Replicant, and human alike. Is not to be confused with Hasbio's branded FluffSpeak.
Hasbro.
Does not say Hasbro. Hasbro's a real company.
No, okay, I'm sorry. Hasbio. This is Hasbro connected. So Hasbio is just like
A
what
spin-off?
Hasbro is called in the future.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Wow. Cool lore.
So let's just call them Hasbro anyway.
Despite Hasbro's repeated attempts to copyright and limit the FluffSpeak lexicon, the majority of FluffSpeak used in the speaking world remains to be the open source variant that is not copyrighted nor controlled. Can you copyright a language like in real life?
As
Really?
if it's
You make it.
yeah, if someone creates it and it's not like the natural forming ones, yes.
Really?
That's
That's
also how
cool.
like coding languages.
Tolstoy did
Tolstoy.
have done that with all the like.
Did Tolkien do it?
That's what we
with
think.
his. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he could have done it if he wanted,
He didn't.
No, that's
No.
why there's all these fan creations.
What a
So,
guy.
Yeah.
but he couldn't have really.
I
limited-
don't reckon like actually. When's the movie coming out? The Fluffy movie. They gotta have lore.
They actually have a fan movie in production, from what I've read, and it's supposed to be 2 hours long.
on the level of the Sonic fan film, maybe.
It's gonna be actually animated, yes,
Oh my god.
but
why?
more like anime production, like it's cheap. But
Oof.
there's comments, and they're like, yeah, there's gonna be a fluffy movie. Anyway, go
I'm
on.
sorry. Despite Hasbro's repeated attempts to copyright and limit the FluffSpeak lexicon, open source variant. Okay. This version of FluffSpeak has no formal regulator and thus has many variants. For the sake of this report, dude, are there accents? Oh man,
Yes.
we will be working with English-based FluffSpeak, which remains to be the predominant form of the language.
Oh.
Sorry.
Although most of the websites and information regarding the creation of FluffSpeak has been lost, it is generally agreed that the academic circles that FluffSpeak has its origins as an AI-generated language, and that it is a amalgamation of 3 separate
Memetic.
Memetic languages. The first, Babyspeak. Okay, before we go any further, there's a bunch of lingo we're gonna have to learn.
Yes!
And Babyspeak is a bad. Well, the speak is different, but the Baba, bad. I have an entire list of the. I went to movie tropes, and some poor, unfortunate soul went ahead and put all the tropes of what the fan creations have, and they're bad. We're gonna do that before we see the.
All right, Babyspeak is common.
Yeah, chat. We're gonna be reading one of the, at least 3, I think, maybe at most, of their like fan fiction stuff, and it's gonna be something.
Very good.
But anyway, the first Babyspeak, which is a common language used by the adults on mainstream social media sites in the early 21st century, such as Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr. Yeah, Tumblr surviving. Babyspeak is characterized as the adult attempt to mimic what a child of an age range between the toddler and a kindergarten would use to sound like. The second is Uwu language, which grew popularity among researchers in the history of Japanese animation. The Uwu,
I don't think that's actually technically correct.
the Uwu,
Researchers in the history of Japanese anime.
Anyway,
Weebs.
the weebs like the Uwu. Anyway, Uwu language has its own entry within the book, can be understood as a form of speech spoken by super deformed or chibi characters in certain Japanese animation. Based on the idea of such characters in certain Japanese animation, based on the ideas of such language as it is cute.
Got him. Dorian repeated the whole line.
Yeah, I know. The third influence was from children themselves as a mispronunciation and grammatically spelling of the affected searches on the Engines such as Google.
No, that's Goggle. That's their own version.
God dang it, Goggle. A shared trait between all three origins is the idea of what young children might sound like, or how such a child might view the world. Alright, take it from there.
Oh, man.
I'll get
Okay.
to the next one.
This is really deep. The most important element of fluffspeak, and the least understood, is the use of fluffy or fluffy as a replacement of the first-person pronouns such as I,
And just to know, this is just like the Smurfs.
I, me, and myself. Various theories have tried to explain the origin of this linguistic peculiarity. The dominant theory within academia is that fluffy is the pronoun of choice by the Fluffy Pony Bio Toys. So they're robots in lore?
No.
Okay. Who see the world in their terms and thus understand and relate to it in terms of their own individual selves and singular-minded fluffies. What? For instance, a statement like, Fluffy only want huggies and wub, or I want love and hugs, can be understood as a statement that can be said by any given fluffy. In some cases, a peculiarly intelligent fluffy may use their own name as a first-person pronoun to reflect their individuality. While this theory holds water, a recent research has shown that the human usage of the word fluffy as a personal pronoun has predated the fluffy pony usage of this core trait. An alternative explanation, given by those familiar with Uru language, is that fluffy is a corruption of the Japanese onomatopoeia of fua fua, which itself means fluffy. A third explanation, given by Hassenfield themselves, is that fluffy came about from people wanting to identify themselves as characters from their My Little Fluffy lineup. But this third hypothesis is generally rejected.
Okay.
This is so academic.
Wait,
I freaking actually kind of like the way this is written.
So, the My Little Fluffy, that was a term that, before all this was written, came up because the Bronies didn't want them associated with them. So, they basically stopped them. Like, they were banning certain users from saying My Little Pony.
Yeah.
So they would say My Little Fluffy.
Oh my gosh.
What, this?
No, the iPad sits for
Ah. Right. Can you take the second one, or you want me to get it?
Oh, I just saw Baby Shark and Five Finger Family. The existence of Fluffspeak was first acknowledged when content farms on YouTube started putting out videos in this AI-generated language. Videos such as Baby Shark and Five Finger Family, what's written and broadcast in simple English, were re-uploaded in the earliest form of Fluffspeak to generate the most reception for the sake of ad-based revenue. So they deliberately created their own versions of, like, crappy YouTube Kids content to proliferate.
No, those are both real.
That's pretty freaking cool. I mean, it's absolutely insidious. What? Wait, what? So they are targeting children by their own admission.
They are self-aware. They are very self-aware.
Oh my god. Wow.
You'll see in some of the comments that I have screen capped.
These guys are the heroes, right?
Yeah. These are the good people. We're not the Hell Gremlins. But the Hell Gremlins are pretty bad. I have to agree.
Alright. Should I continue?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. The influx of content had an adverse effect on young children, especially those suffering from middle to low functioning autism. It was during this period that the first instances of what is now characterized as Fluffspeak syndrome started to occur. Fluffspeak syndrome can be understood as an autistic or mentally handicapped individual being unable to speak normal English and only in the matter of basic Fluffspeak. Oh no. They themselves are documenting this. It is generally agreed that the overabundance of content farm videos filmed and viewed in Fluffspeak result in this alarming rise of Fluffspeak syndrome. Oh my god, no.
However, this discovery of the basic form of Fluffspeak on the internet was of interest to academics and linguists. I think they meant and linguists.
It says in linguistics, Dorian. The study of language.
You know, pizza tomato. Computer science and Welsh. As one of the first AI-generated languages, there was an interest to see if this language could be fine-tuned away from the algorithm and made into a more concrete, comprehensive language. This was first suggested by noted linguists from MIT, Nathan. Professor Simon Minsky.
Okay, this is fake, right? This is fake.
I have no idea.
You didn't look this up? What are you... They're citing an MIT professor. You have to look him up. Okay, we're doing this real quick. They're saying that Professor Simon Minsky, everybody knows him and loves him, from MIT, cited their fluff-speak language as a potential source of study as an AI-generated language.
Hold on. Was that
No,
a
it's
kicker?
not a person.
It's not a person? Okay, our fact checker says it's not a person.
Thank you, fact checker. You're very useful.
It's an in, right?
Minsky, yeah.
Minsky, together with Professor Alex S. Calvin, look that one up, an expert in data learning, started his FluffSpeak research page, hosted by MIT. Yeah, see, MIT was in on it. The website saw many contributors, as one of their goals of the page was to reinterpret known human media into FluffSpeak, as well as generate new content in this language. The effort attracted other individuals, including noted Professor David Lanning and psychiatrist Professor Yutan Tank. That sounds familiar. I actually looked that one up too.
Yutani Takane?
Oh,
Why is it? Why did they have to go for Japan too? They're not only bronies
Because they're
but
self-aware.
they want to tie themselves into.
they are self-aware. They know.
I don't think these are any. None of these people are real.
No way the Japanese guy's real. They just want to have their oohs. Continue, Doran?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the year the FluffSpeak research was active, researchers have made great strides in they misspelled the word. In noting how language from the internet affected early language development amongst childhood, especially those suffering from FluffSpeak syndrome. I hope that's fake, but honestly, why would they make that up?
Wait, you know what this reminds me of?
What?
What did our English professor, or I guess English teacher, in senior class tell us about fluff in our like essays?
Yeah, you don't want fluff in your essays.
Maybe fluff is just all those non-useful, just the fluff. What if fluff just became so concentrated yet so dispersed that it diluted human language?
Wow, Dorian, you should write for these guys. Another interesting discovery made was how the human brain could adapt to FluffSpeak, to the extent that people suffering from a syndrome might find it hard to talk in normal English. After a while, the discovery caused a minor alarm in education departments and ministries. No, it did not. It was during this time that primary and elementary... It's cool lore, though.
You see, this is the problem.
Yeah.
They have actually decent lore.
Yeah.
But then with the stuff that is written... go ahead.
Yeah, I'm curious... I'm really curious what this is all
and so
about.
This makes me maybe agree. Maybe in the beginning this was actually pretty something interesting and cool.
Yeah.
But this is like the last shred of evidence for it, and everything else has just been like.
Yeah, and you said this guy's still active, so what is...
He's a mod. Yeah.
Yeah, what other kind of stuff is he posting? Is this guy...
Well, let's just say this is the only stuff we'll be looking at right now.
All right.
Where are we? The
About a
Discovery?
decade earlier, the popular children's entertainment conglomerate Hassenfeld, is that a parody of something, or is...
Probably.
Yeah. Created the biotech subsidiary known as Hasbro. The creation of Hasbro, famous for Transformers and Ben 10, maybe? I don't know.
Where are you?
Was based on a vision by then CEO
Okay.
Mauro Faust to genetically engineer animals based off their properties, such as My Little Fluffy, the fluffiest pet store, and Pound Dogs. The parodies are kind of funny. These animals were marketed to be bio-toys and were an evolution of their earlier products, which functioned with a limited amount of artificial intelligence. The move towards bio-toys based on the understanding that their clientele preferred a realistic animal to a pet or as a pet over a mere stuffed toy. The difficulty, however, was getting their bio-toys to speak a human language. That's always the trick. Earlier attempts included placing a computer chip within bio-toys to process and speak the language. Of this method had limited results.
The discovery of FluffSpeak was a breakthrough for Hasbro. The findings...
Is this is long, Dorian. Is this all just lore?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, wait. I just saw sexual fetishism. All right, we can keep reading. Here we go. Yeah.
We'll make it. We'll try to be quick.
Yeah.
Down.
Sorry.
Let's just go from here.
Yeah.
What is it? What do we got?
No, we can put that in. Yeah, send that to us, Zach.
That's good.
I think that'll be good to look at
Hold
while
on.
we're reading.
However, we were concerned. Oh, no, let's go down here. It's perhaps the rise in violence that may have explained Hassenfeld's intent to copyright and control fluffspeak as a language. Prior to Hassenfeld's involvement, fluffspeak was not copyrighted and seen as an open source language that ideally anyone can contribute to. However, contributions and interactions of fluffspeak research started seeing users who started to get violent and portrayed violence and abuse against their fluff speakers, or submitted comments that depicted abuse, torture, rape, and graphic death in fluffspeak. So basically, the shit posters. Hassenfeld perhaps
The boys!
motivated out of wanting to maintain a clean image for the eventual release of the BioToy products, attempted to market the use of fluffspeak as a Hassenfeld property.
People like this are why we'll never get like Pikachu in
Limited
real
its
life.
lexicon and vocabulary to only applicable to scenarios that occur.
You animals. The reaction to this was mixed. Both Minsky and Calvin agreed that fluffspeak, being common amongst the youth, should not be controlled by the man. Minsky joined Hassenfeld earlier out of interest in developing fluffy speak for the use of fluffy pony bio toys, while Calvin joined later as she was still finishing her doctorate thesis in computer sciences. However, there's a growing movement in the fluffspeak research page that a culture and identity was forming within fluffspeakers, though seen as absurd. The wealth of content generated in fluffspeak, as well as the existence of people who converse primarily in the language, was seen by some as a basis for emerging counterculture revolving around the new language. Thus, when Hassenfeld attempted to copyright fluffspeak, this move was abhorred by those who wanted to keep fluffspeak as a free language. It was this reaction that led to the first creation of the Fluffspeak Nation webpage, which sought to maintain and preserve its status as an independent language, free of Hassenfeld's control. Calvin was initially a moderator on the Fluffspeak Nation, but did so as her work in Fluffspeak was relegated to her thesis. In her autobiography, Calvin noted that she made an agreement with Minsky that Minsky would join Hasbro first to develop Fluffspeak for the Fluffy Pony Biotoy, while Calvin would join later to see how Fluffspeak would develop independent of MIT control.
Okay, so basically...
Holy frick!
Hold on.
When is the movie coming out?
Wait, so basically more development. Here's the good part. However, the news of this mandate had researched the People of Ethical Treatment of Animals, PETA, Association...
The bastards!
Through a whistleblower. The issue was debated by members within PETA, while the mandate was considered unethical. PETA had other pressing concerns related to animal abuse at the time. Thus, the eventual terrorist raid by PETA on Hasbro facilities in
2020X.
I guess, yeah. Remains a controversial topic. The controversial topic is an actual tag. There's some stuff. To this day, PETA denies involvement, nor remains to be... basically, let's skip all this.
They don't approve of this terrorist faction.
Should I just tell you what happens?
Yeah, tell me what happens.
Okay, so we'll get to this last part here, but...
just read the last, 2 paragraphs.
The existence of fluffspeak as a form of language amongst the youth led to disturbing trends of sexual fetishism, resolving around age play, so diapers, and even illegal pornography. It was a study published by IPSOS in 2030X. One of the notable forms of sexual fetishism was fluff pet play. Which,
Jesus.
is a real thing. Pup play, pony play, fun. Where one of the more participants would roleplay as a fluffy pony. Mommy, can I be a fluffy pony?
And pretend to be Fluffy's mating or stimulate a bestial act through Fluffies.
In addition, amongst the dark web... Okay, since they brought that up, we have room to do a second episode because I followed a lead that would take us into the dark web, but I didn't want to download Tor right now. So there is a Fluffies community on the dark web. Anyway,
Oh God.
which stimulate beast. There was an increase in illegal sexual activity that had minors engaged in similar acts to this, including those suffering from fluff speak syndrome. So, so you see how they're
Jesus.
talking about getting basically mentally handicapped kids and torturing them and putting them into sexual. That is kind of what the comics are about. Anyway, this public outcry from the growing evils led to the eventual recognition of fluff speak as an official language by 2040. In most countries, this move paved the way to eventual declaration of fluffy ponies as a legal animal by 2040. Though throughout the world, by 2041, the first fluff speak newspaper, Fluff News, was published. Blah blah blah. Basically, they got recognized, and they're considered sentient creatures.
What the heck? It continues. Oh, those are just the work side of it, I suppose. Good stuff.
God, don't even look at the
What?
police fluffies.
Police fluffies.
Yeah, that's the link. You'll
We'll have to get into that.
Wait, what's the link? What?
just click on it and read.
Where
some
is
of it? It's right at the bottom of the thing.
Police fluffs. Yeah.
Well, wait. Is there anything that would need to be censored?
No,
Okay.
it's just text.
I don't know.
Well, that does that. We won't spend as much time, but this is the history of the community, which I've already summarized.
yeah.
So
You
we don't.
did that pretty well.
Okay.
I just want to see the appeal here.
Okay.
The lore is pretty cool.
That's.
I consider me sold.
Consider you sold. All right. I'm going to. Oh yeah, that's right. Because I'm on tour and freaking. You can't be on tour. You could be a bad person.
I'm curious, do we know the people who are making the movie?
No.
Oh.
It's it's a fan thing. I don't think they were talking about it. Hold on. And then let's switch them over so they can read this. Whoops. Sorry, Noah.
Well, did you ever put the thing in chat? Not chat. Did you ever?
Oh, we never got that image in there. Dang it.
I sent it to you.
You sent what?
The check your whispers. The check commands.
Hold on. I gotta get these people up and going.
Can you give us a quick impression, Zach?
Honestly,
Give us your best Darth Vader.
I can do Sidious.
Sidious, yeah?
Do it, Anakin. Kill him.
I shouldn't. It's not the Jedi way.
Do it.
Vroom. Yeah, that's pretty good. They should hire us. I will finish what you started.
Huh.
It is not the way.
Do it.
Just change SpongeBob to Sidious and Patrick to Anakin.
Don't look, Johnny.
Oh no. Did I ever finish that story about the patches?
I think so. But he was on the stream. What did he finish it?
See, you never told us about how you gave all of your patches away.
Yeah, okay. So, basically I got this super rare set, and we were just, seeing what we could get for it, seeing what people were willing to trade for it. And then this guy ended up coming up. After we, sort of, shoot off a couple of guys who were offering us low value stuff. This guy came up and he offered us 3 sets, like 3 full sets. And I was like, I don't know, man. I don't think I should do this. And then my buddy, the voice of Satan, he whispered in my ear with his snake tongue. He's like, hey, dude, that's 3 sets. It's pretty freaking good. And eventually I did it, and I immediately regretted it. Like the worst buyer's remorse. I've got some other buyer's remorse stories, but some of the worst buyer's remorse ever. I just went in my tent and cried. I was probably too old to be crying about a patch set, but you know, it happens. I was caught up in the moment. I spent the remainder of Jamboree trying to get that patch set back, and I never did. I would like go up there and offer whoever had it at the time, because it was just this one set. They just kept exchanging hands, and I was like, "Hey, you can have all 3 of these sets," and they're like, "Are you kidding me? This is the it was a Star Wars set from 2005 by the Sea Scouts, if you want to look it up. They're like, this is the Star Wars set. No way. And I never got it back. Skip forward in time 6 months. My buddy Eli comes up to me during a scout meeting one time. He's like, hey, Johnny, come with me to the library after the first half of the meeting. I got something to show you. And so I go with him, and he opens up this big, like, I guess messenger bag. But it's like filled with patch sets, like lined in their own sort of like pages. And he flips through it. He's got 1 Star Wars set, 2 Star Wars sets, and 3 Star Wars sets, and all 3 are the colors that they came in. I'm like, dude, holy crap, this is sick. What do you want for him? He's like, they're not up for trade. What do you mean? No, I don't want to trade him. I kind of like him. You called me up to show me this, knowing how badly I regret trading that, and you're not going to trade it to me? He's like, no, I kind of feel sentimental to them. And I'm like, where'd you get him? He's like, I bought him off eBay. And so that was the last I spoke to him for like 2 months. And I'm like, dude, come on. You have to at least look at what I've got and see if there's anything you want. He's like, all right, Johnny, I'll bring my patch set next meeting, and we'll take a look at them. I'm like, no, we're not doing this alone. We got to bring in a third party to act as witness to this exchange. And so we got one of the adult scout leaders to come with us to the library in the middle of a meeting to look at this exchange. And so I just pile up all my patches, and I'm just throwing him everything I got. And he's like, it's not bad, but not exactly what I'm looking for. I ended up offering him all of the other patch sets that I had obtained during the Jamboree, including the Blues Brothers set, which is the one that I started from the very beginning trying to get. But in the end, I got one of the Star Wars sets, and it's hanging up on my wall right now. It is never coming down.
Anyway, back to the sadness. Here we go. Please read. Oh, here. I'll be the person. You be the poor animal. What's wrong, Tutu? You said you didn't want to be pregnant anymore.
No. Oh my God.
I feel like this is worse than a coat hanger abortion.
Actually, since you said that, I have the comment. This is peak anti-abortion commercial.
No one can see the picture. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, they can, right? Yeah, you're on a delay, like a big delay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
This is all from that website. High School Biology by a bread boxer.
Good work pinning the specimen, but please don't forget to use a cork next time.
Now, in context, all the comments were like, hey, you're supposed to put a cork in that whenever you cut them open. You're hurting my ears. Like they were role-playing with it.
Oh my God.
It reminds me of the time that I watched
Can you
Colin
read that?
just like grab the frog's leg when we were in
Holy shit.
freshman year.
Did
And
this.
he grabbed it and he
Gives me
whipped the
nostalgic
frog like a
flashbacks to
whip
something.
And to break its legs.
Okay.
So we could pin it to the board. And he snapped it. The frog went all the way back and touched like it went perpendicular and did a whole 180 and slapped the back of his hand.
All right.
Meanwhile, Elliot's like, let him free! I'm sorry. 'Tis a tale as old as time, back when we still used the MLP ponies to troll MLP fans, before Fluffies existed. A tale where we seldom cared for the safety of animals, but look how far we've come. This tale be called Pinkamena.
Now, do you know what that is?
Why would I know what that is?
It's a old thing. Basically, when Bronies got really big, and
Yeah.
I guess during while they were big, let's just say they were simping for like serial killer Pinkie Pie. You know Pinkie Pie?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's like all these fan fictions and games of her just like with the knife. Basically like what's that game called with Monica in it?
Monica what?
The one that became really
Lewinsky.
popular. No.
Like Sonic.exe.
Yeah, sure, like that. So anyway, hey Kiwi, I found pretty necklaces for you. Zip ties.
for your babies.
Yeah. Gasp.
Why? Baby's gonna be so pretty.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yep. Oh Jesus.
Oh Lord.
Oh God.
I think that might be going a little across the line.
Don't worry, Mama saved babies. Oh God.
Cross the line of what? No, this is good. This is all right.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Well, if they lived, they'd be in litter pals, which means they would be banging each other because they're siblings. It might be better this way.
God.
And now the mother will think it's her own fault, so she'd still be good for breeding and milk bagging. Only
What?
slightly better than being made a pal.
What's a pal? Oh my God.
Would you like to read some tropes real quick?
I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
Pal is a play sex thing for them, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure if I remember right.
Oh God. Oh, this got bad real quick, didn't it?
It
All
goes
right.
down the bestiality line real fast.
I meant to read this before, so let the chat look at this real quick. So these are some tropes that are common within all of the stories,
Okay.
like ambition of evil. Good fluffles are generally complacent, and the ambitious ones tend to become brats and smarty friends. Smarty friends is a term.
Ambition is evil.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, smarty friends is a term. I kind of forget what it is, but it wasn't good if I remember it. An arm and leg. Amputation is a method used particularly cruel owners to punish fluffies. Fluffies that have lost all their limbs are called pillow fluffs.
Oh God.
I must scree pillow fluffles that have all their legs removed, usually by abusers, and thus can't move, and often they go to the wanna die loop in short order. Even when well cared for milk bags, which are just, you get them pregnant to milk them, I'm pretty sure, have it even worse, being fluffy mares that are used for fluffy mills to feed the mini. So basically, get them pregnant, stick them on the wall, and use it as an assembly line to breed more. Anyway,
Oh my God.
they're also strapped in the place and fed through tubes with hormones to keep them perpetually lactating.
Perpetually.
That's what I meant. Depending on the writer's artist, their eyes may be removed.
Nice.
Normal stuff. Scroll down. We got a lot more.
Okay. Let's see. Broken bird, fluffies who survive abuse, especially if they're broken to the point of going to the one die loop. I like that that's a thing that's referred to multiple times. Bewildering punishment. Fluffies are pretty dumb, have short attention spans, and forget things easily. This combination means that many punished fluffies end up unaware of why they're being punished at all. Cool. Blessed with suck. Alicorn fluffies are extremely rare and prized by humans, but hated by other fluffies. Okay, that wasn't as funny as a name. Can't get away with nothing. Cats hate water. Child eater. Okay. As they're even more helpless than adults, poorly protected, and have less hair, most carnivorous animals will attack and eat fluffy foals.
Okay, hold on. So remember that cat hates water?
Yeah.
Due to the feline DNA and the genetic makeup, all fluffles are terrified of water and can drown very easily. I want everyone to keep that in mind.
Huh.
No other reason, just, good to know. Death Seekers. Fluffies that enter the wanna die loop become this.
It stands to reason.
So, Despair Event Horizon. Fluffies who cross this enter a stage where they repeat the phrase "wanna die."
Why can't they just keep their language consistent? I first they called the one die loop, and now they're calling it Despair Event Horizon. I mean, it's a cool name. I kind of prefer that. Disproportionate retribution. In spades. Making bad poopies, not in the litter box, generally by accident, can get a fluffy beaten or physically or mentally tortured. Invading a human's land is at the kindest an invitation to be abused, and at worst a death sentence for every fluffy involved.
Right, so PETA in the lore released them out to the wild, and they can barely survive. So they usually crawl back to humans for help, just to be beaten and abused to run away and then come back again, like someone's ex-girlfriend. Going on? Get that trailer park life.
False rape accusation.
Oh yeah.
Smart female domestics who want babies will let several fluffies mate with them and invoke this trope. As most fluffies are bad liars and both humans and fluffies will rarely harass a rape victim, the mare usually pulls it off. Occasionally used by feral mares to advance their position, accusing the smarty of raping them and letting the herd attack. Am I right, fellas?
I mean, society? A fantastic slur. People that hate fluffies refer to them as shit rats due to their poor bowel control and high breeding rate.
Of course they have
that
poor bowel
causes
control.
them to be
These
pests.
fucking weirdos.
Alicorns are called moonstas, or monsters, by other fluffies. Brown and otherwise dull-colored foals are called poopy babies by other fluffies.
Bunny monkey. I'm sorry.
Feed to the beast.
Let's see. Man, there are a lot of these.
There's a lot of stories.
Image Buru. One's included on Pony Buru and later Derpy Buru. However, Derpy Buru's moderators decided to take action against fluffy art and satirized here.
Go ahead.
Let's hold on the back. 404 not found.
No, wait.
Fluffyburu.org.
Wait.
That was their old site, right?
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. So I guess they're not updated yet, but we can check real quick. No, that's a Tor browser. Okay, if it didn't come up here, no.
Okay.
Oh.
No.
Did I just...
You did.
Da-da-da.
Okay, well, I think we kind of get the picture.
We get the picture.
Horrible.
And there's just... We only got to, like, the G's. There were a lot.
Man. Okay.
So back to the photos.
Oh, wait. Oh, God. This is not even that insidious. It's just, like, so overt, which is it's pretty horrible. They're straight up just... They're like, yeah, we use YouTube Kids recommendations to get kids involved. And also, this is all about abuse and sex.
And,
Don't you ever open up the link I sent you?
what did you send it to me on?
Twitch.
No, what is the link?
It's the Reddit photo.
Do we really need it?
Yes.
No, we don't need it.
Continue.
Hold on a second. So what are you thinking so far?
I'm curious to hear how these guys talk to each other. I know their role play is absolutely horrific, but like, how do they? What do their forms look like?
This.
That's a comic, not a forum. Also, okay.
That's Reddit. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Reddit's.
What's wrong?
Really examine what this means.
Okay, all right.
Oh.
You don't even really need to read it just to understand what's going on.
How does it fit?
That's pretty awful.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, God.
So then next up, what do we got? Oh, yes, just more. So, read this, and I want you to think, this is on a forum on, like, the back corners of the internet. It's not Reddit. They're not, like, going here to be edgy. These people are, like, actually into this.
Yeah. Wholesome. That is not the word I would use.
Wait.
100.
This is top-notch abuse right here. Just set the stage and let the fluffies handle the rest. A very creative approach.
Creative and absolutely hilarious. This is by far your best piece. Letting fluffies screw themselves with their own stupidity is the absolute peak of abuse.
No credit this time? Cold. And they mention that because this beautiful artwork right here, Magenta Demon, was not the one who made it. This guy was. And I'll have you know, if I saw that my rape porn or whatever was uploaded without my watermark, I too would be wanting my credit.
Yeah, I definitely want my name attached to this.
Off with their heads.
Oh, here we go. Cool.
Oh, why do I have to read?
Fine, I'll do this one. Please, nice mister, stop. No bad BBs on BBs.
Epic.
And so you see, she's
Epic.
covering the children, and the children are crying
Why are they
in fear. Because they're a mix of DNA, I don't know, something like that.
They're abominations made to be destroyed.
One question, malicious or drunk? Both? Is it too much to ask for both?
Come on. Can we have malicious and drunk?
Okay, here we go. This is the creator talking here.
In my headcanon, fluffies vary in personality just as humans do. But while their original programming is to sell Hasbro products, they can, in times of great stress or trauma, override their initial programming. See, the lore is baked into this, and I really hate it. Okay.
Like, it's really shitty comics, and then they have, like, insane canon with it.
Yeah.
That makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
But it's kids, like, it's
like, actually decent
I like the lore. This is one of those scenarios, I believe. An original Fluffy won't usually be protected by a Hasbro product, as destroying it would mean the owner has to buy a new one, which is why they're programmed for destruction and not caring for it, i.e., poop on the floor, mama has to buy a litter now, etc. However, street fluffs constantly need to rewrite their original programming because if the product is destroyed, then no more new sales. Which is why they rewrite programming when pretty babies no moi need protect poopy babies. So the idea of them protecting isn't too far-fetched. I'm addressing you, abuse boxers.
So, abuse boxers is a subgenre tag on here. Yeah, the name says it all. Segueing to this is she's more or less good mama or a good product per se. Is she's protecting babies because she is capable of love and to love them, or does she think she loves them because she's programmed to protect the product at all costs? No one will adopt or buy a product for pee-pee smelling bad babies. So here's what I'm thinking. Why are these people putting so much effort into it? It's definitely not like a lol, look at this. It's not a meme. It's definitely not a meme.
My question is, have they ever actually smelled an animal and realized most animals just generally smell like shit?
I don't think that's in their priority of thought.
No, what they're trying to do is they're trying to do like a Blade Runner sort of questioning the ethicality of the situation. It's just all right, is this them showing autonomy, or is this just a deeper level of programming?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's just attached to the most degenerate sort of sex weird pervert fuck. Why? Why? You guys should write a book.
Okay,
I don't know.
So you see how the comics are really low quality?
Del-
I've got one that's good. I wouldn't say it's what I'd look at, but art style compared to this, it's actually not bad.
Really?
And apparently there's multiple creators that are this good. But these were just like the newest posts, like 2 days ago, 17 hours ago.
Holy frick! Roadkill Mama by Amarantha.
And then like just look at all these tags. These are normal tags that I see everywhere.
Oh my god.
Accidental abuse.
This is how I got my fluffies. Hot dog, minty, and bubblegum. I ended up adopting them after this little accident.
So this starts an entire story of hers about like her
personal...
Like if you click on her account, she's got like picture stories. No, I'm missing.
Oh, the poor dears. Love the names of the colors.
So I'm missing one of the screen caps. But the question before Yep was, why do you always just torture Mint? Do you just have something against Mint? And then the original creator says, yep. Why out of all of them Mint? I don't really like green, so extra annoying to me. You know.
Oh, God. Ah, frick.
Hold on. Oh, wait, we didn't read what this said. Get up, silly mommy. The world is scary.
Nice.
Why
am Mama weighing down?
Wait a second.
M.
You know what I just thought about?
Yeah? What? What'd you think?
So you know, in the very beginning where I was talking about this British kid or whatever?
Yeah.
Who I thought there might be something wrong with him?
Yeah.
He was speaking like this. Was he just actively speaking like this on purpose?
I would have to look.
Wait, are you talking about like a...
No, the guy who made the little animation videos earlier, apparently
Oh.
Dorian saw him.
No, I went to his comment and followed one of his commenters saying that he wanted to like make content too. So like, what kind of person's gonna want to make content? It's like some 14-year-old kid. And I thought maybe he had just had something wrong with the way he talked, but
Maybe he was speaking in Fluffspeak, one of its major versions.
oh, anyway, here we go.
I thought you were talking about like an actual video of someone speaking like that.
Yes.
That takes like actual like thought to type in that language.
And he was
It's harder to
he
type
had
than
like
that.
he had like 40 videos. They're all like 40 seconds each, but somewhere around there.
Oh God, one of those varmints. It's so ugly. Fucking shit rat. Stay away from my sister. Let's get out of here, Elizabeth.
Eep. Oh, see, pues hurties. Owies. I am bad foofy. I am a foofy poopy foofy.
Poopy monster. A stupid poopy foofy. Stupid babe I made new mama go.
So who's saying that?
Yep. Oh God. I am no bad poopy. Fluffy. Am new of foofy poopy. Take wowest hoopsies. Mama het you. No scream.
Wait,
Take sowy poopies and wowest sweepies. Poopy foofy deserves to be in the poopy.
No!
Man.
And then let's see what the comments are here.
Me on fire this week, am I right, lads?
Awesome. Awesome.
This is some good shit.
Fuck, I love the traumatization of Fluffies. Fun. It raises the cell value. Just hope it ain't suffocated.
I mean, they're right.
So here's my question. So
Yeah.
he says raises the cell value. Is he speaking in universe or is he speaking just like personal? And remember, this was 9 minutes after I took the screenshot. So like this is happening right now.
You see, I want to say he's speaking in universe, which
why
because that's like all these people committed to the lore.
But why would he say like he loves it? Like,
yeah, all right. I'm gonna serve my own interest and say he probably isn't speaking.
I will take that
in
as
lore.
well.
I hope he's not. Otherwise,
Are you ready?
yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, did you see it? Did it flash real quick?
Yeah.
Now, do you know what that was? What he was holding?
Was that?
I'm pretty sure it's a pumpkin carver or something like that.
I was gonna say, is that a curling iron?
No. Go ahead and read it.
That's like a carver. No,
That's a trim A head
Tur-
trimmer. Oh,
No
God.
take putty tail.
Oh.
Oh.
Nice.
So yeah,
I see the appeal. No, I don't.
guess what? Fluffy's go brrr. Sorry.
Oh no.
So yeah, this is an old post.
Let's see
7
this.
days ago.
Let's see the tags on this. Abuse, amputation, begging, coloring corruption, crying, impending amputation. I kind of want to get a look at all the tags.
Oh, we can. There's a few that will be maybe okay. Now here's what I was gonna say. I'm glad you read the tags before me. Color corruption. Do you know what that means? So someone is. You know what? I'll tell you when you figure.
So
it out.
I get. Is it an economic thing? Like the brighter colors are more high value?
No, it's not lore based.
Oh.
Here's
Cut her leg off and make her eat it.
I mean,
you're not wrong. I always
Oh,
like the idea of putty tail removal as punishment, especially if it's then hung up somewhere. The Fluffy can see it every day.
We're
We're gonna get Dad's tail back.
Johnny, don't mix those two together. Your tail will be.
I put it over the
least-
mantelpiece. Where would I put a tail if I collected them if that were my hobby? I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't mix that up in here.
Your tail will be the least of your worries in a second.
Oh, hey.
Micro fluffy earrings. 5.
Oh, I thought those were nooses. I was about to say, did
No,
they
no.
get lynched?
No, they're dead and their eyes are sewn over. So they took the babies and turned them into earrings.
Epic.
Fashionable.
I'd like to buy the earrings for someone who I sip for.
Is there...
Dude.
Hey, at least he's being honest.
I'll sim for some earrings like that.
And
No, he wants to give this to a gift to someone.
I mean, who wouldn't?
I'd be flattered.
Throw them on my girlfriend.
You know what's bad? This reminds me of like the cheap stuff I see that like my
Like the
sister
booty
might
balls?
get. No, like the children's toys.
Yeah.
No. What's that like dried up head from Harry Potter that's hanging on the bus?
It's a shrunken head. I don't
Yeah,
think he's got a
shrunken.
name.
That just reminds me of it.
Well,
How's Mom? She's great. And just don't feed them before you wear them. They'll be a little gassy at first, but once that runs out, they're fine.
I'd imagine it was taxidermy.
I don't even wear earrings, but I'd love to make the little shit rat watch while I turn Mommy and Daddy into jewelry. Jesus, these guys need to be banned from every flight. From every...
And they're talking to
blacklisted.
each other. They're talking to each
Yeah,
other.
I mean...
This is the shit that they've put on their fucking earrings. Like,
yeah.
Just look up shrunken head.
Okay, what else we got? Okay, so
Oh,
let's get
God.
back to color corruption. We're gonna have to zoom in. I hope I don't have to blur that out later. Here, I'll go with the green first.
Mama no wub spowin' baby.
Oh, fuck!
What?
No,
you not
look
notice
at the
it?
background!
Oh, Jesus! Frick! Oh, God, I didn't notice!
Peep, baby wub, spo.
Is that fucking Fluff
Yeah.
getting his prostate checked?
Baby, please, no swear mama's poopy place. Dad am for special friend only.
Oh, my God.
Is this reverse vore where they go inside the other person
Oh,
from their anal cavity?
When you get cucked by your own child.
oh my God, Dorian.
I don't.
What
think
are the
it's
comments on this?
Wait, hold on. Cool wub huggies, and the baby's just like hugging. Oh.
Oh, God.
So this is what I meant by color corruption. So if you see this is, yeah. See, they make templates. This is the same one as this.
Yeah.
Someone is making Someone is making templates.
Yeah, all you gotta do is just add the red here and there,
and they made the other, but
and add the horrible.
well, I found templates.
it's like,
So,
wait, never mind.
you see
We
how-
won't get into that right now.
You see how it's like oddly put on there? They're just like Photoshop laid on top. So this is letting like people who can't do it make their own.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't want to go here because it has a picture of the person, but that's a kid.
A kid made that.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, God,
What do you
that's
mean
like
that's
the
a
next
kid?
serial
Like
killer.
like
That's the next
15
Jeffrey
15 to
Dahmer.
18. Not like young kid, but still kid.
Oh no.
That's the next Jeffrey Dahmer. Or like,
I don't want
UK
to. I don't
killer.
want to like go on there because he had some like pictures and whatnot. But
Oh my god! What? Oh my god! Okay, what's the next one, Dorian?
so this entire spot is filled with nails and it's been cut
Jesus,
open.
literally! Oh my!
Die for their sins.
it's like my car's recreation, but worse. A lot worse.
What are you even talking about?
I have one of the cars, like, Lightning McQueen being crucified. And like, Mater in the background.
Yeah, but I don't think it was meant for the same purpose as this. And so you know
No.
what this is? This is some look. It's like a piece of paper. This could be on some kid's notebook. We don't know. This could be your teacher.
You know what this reminds me of, Dorian?
Oh.
You know what this reminds me of?
Dog but not in the chat.
Let's see.
Are you wanting to show the chat this or?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Dorian's this.
Oh, yeah. See, wait, show John that. See, that look.
What did they do to my man? What did they do to him?
Look.
My poor guy. Why'd they do it? Oh.
Dog but not. When did you get back?
He never got to see the Renoir.
Wait, tell us what you last saw. We might catch you up. Oh, come on.
He's just upset he missed the Rembrandt exhibit at the National Gallery. Did I ruin the stream for that gag?
And don't open up your Discord.
Discord's turned off.
Okay.
Where did the photos?
Paint.net.
go? No.
No, you were reviewing. So we finally got the photos to work, and I ruined it.
Yeah. Hold on. Well, I can't see me. That's sus. All right.
That's a bit sus.
There it is. It picked it back up. All right, dog but not. You're gonna get a quick tour. So we've got abortion. We've got dissection. Of course, you know we've got the scat. Scat is a very popular part on here.
I don't think he's here.
Well, he put a comment in, didn't he?
That was a while ago.
Oh.
Anyway, we've got choking and waste, piss, roadkill,
God.
poopies,
Bunny monkey.
hedge trimmer. Really, this is effectively the same as eating a lot of your greens. Really cleaning out that colon. Yeah.
Wow.
Earmuff.
Wow.
The hedge trimmer.
This. Oh,
3 young men died, and you're laughing. You're laughing.
here we go.
Oh.
Die. What?
No, I saw that.
You saw the next one. Okay.
So you ready?
Yeah. Let's see it. Oh God, dental work. No, frick. What? Oh Jesus.
Oh, this is what my sister learns in dental school.
Oh God.
Just a lot more fucked up and.
The dental stuff is really awful. God, because you know that. Oh, that's we're gonna have to go deeper into the dental stuff, and I hate that because I'm the one who brought it up, which means I'm gonna have to research it.
Honestly, he's using the wrong pliers.
Those are industrial. Those are not.
Well, yeah,
they're
that's
not-
part of the fun, right?
No, like with the pliers they use, it locks, so whenever they grip your teeth, they don't shatter it, so they can rip it then, or they'll cut it and then rip it individually. So they'll use a bone saw, cut your tooth in half, and then pull half of it out with the root, and then the other half with the root.
But just
They'll
look at that.
extract
Look
it.
at that head.
All right,
This is-
Mister.
this
I
is-
went to college.
You're in college.
Shut up, Dorian.
This is who do you think is making this stuff? It's Uncle Larry.
Yeah, like your weird uncle
Um,
who diddles kids.
Well, then again, it could be your principal.
Then again, it could apparently be a young child
Or
who.
a zookeeper.
Or zookeeper, yeah.
So,
It's
alright.
the horse girl from elementary school. Come back.
Honestly, like,
Honestly, if this were a bunch of zookeepers doing it for the meme, just because they like hate their jobs and the smell of the stupid animals, I could kind of get down with it, but I know it's not that.
It's just a whole bunch of people that want
Oh.
to diddle animals and abuse them at the same time.
so like, you see this and you're
I
like,
hate the catheter as a freaking tag. Oh god.
oh yeah. Anyway, so you see
Oh, there is a catheter. I didn't even notice that. Oh.
teeth, terror, dentist, crying, torture, abuse. We got it all here on a fluffy community. But so when you see something like this, what is your reaction if you see it on like your Discord? You
My
get rid of it,
question is,
right?
why-
Yeah, get rid of it.
Why
Get
did
them
they
out. Burn them.
Oh. Oh, no.
What?
No, think about why would you remove someone's teeth
So they don't bite.
when you're doing what?
They don't want them to bite. You don't want to get that gnawed on. It's gonna hurt.
I just remember that from a book I read about like the a deployment of like soldiers in Afghanistan. This was like a real one. It talked about a kid that was like severely abused and tortured by the Taliban. The kid's teeth were knocked out, like they extracted all of them, then like blinded the kid just for their pleasure.
Well, you don't.
Oh my
You don't want
fucking
your
God.
you don't want your dog to bite back.
Yeah, that's what that
Oh,
reminded me of
God.
it whenever they talked about dental work, because that's probably what they're fantasizing
Well, anyway,
about.
Oh,
instead
God.
of instead
Probably. It's right here.
instead of being disgusted and getting these people to leave, great to see that you've settled in here. I love your work. Hope you stay here long.
Good lord.
Oh my god.
And then
This is so
and then
fucked
here, I just
up.
wanted to show you all the tags. These are all stories. These are the tags.
Abuse, burning, gore, smarty abuse,
Like, I've
torture.
seen some pretty fucked up porn in my life, but like, this is like taking the cake, honestly.
You haven't seen Bench Tales.
No,
I accidentally
he
looked it up
he
last
looked it
week.
up during the stream.
You accidentally looked
I
it
don't,
up.
no, it was before you guys got in depth. I was like, what is binge tail? So I looked it up.
Oh god.
And I read the fucking.
He didn't get all the way through though. So.
Oh god.
Oh, here we go. Fluff. I thought that was a tail, so that's what I originally wanted—a little squishy blue tail. But no,
That's like tweezers.
That's just
yeah.
no. That's a nail clipper.
nail clippers.
Just a piece of his skin.
Promise, Mister. No, help me. Give me wettest hoodies and save baby. Oh my god, they're begging to. Oh, they're begging to have the torture done to themselves and not their babies.
All right, I'll kick things off with nail clippers. I'll let you pick what I use next.
Lighter to the eyes, a creative ice cube, or Mr. Kitty.
Did I please tell me?
What's Mr. Kitty?
Did I not get the comments? Wait, please.
Wait, what's Mr. Kitty?
I don't know. Oh, I didn't get the comments. Everyone was voting Ice Cube. Every chat was Ice Cube.
We know what the ice cube's gonna be.
Well, yeah, but I was like, so that's the end of our pictures. Mainly because I didn't want to be on there much longer.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
That's why I was looking over my shoulder at the window blinds all day. Now you
Why
understand.
not Operation Execution? We find all of these people, put them in special camps.
Well, I know that's the thing. That's the whole point of this is.
We'll let you look at Animal for a little bit while we get to the next part.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't see somebody talking about fucked up shit and well, I don't know.
Like this stuff is.
How do we stop this stuff?
I don't know. Like, I've seen pretty some fucked up stuff. Like, I've seen some of the ISIS execution videos, but this is more like morally disturbing than that. I feel like in a lot of ways. Even
Well, just for the fact that this is actually trying to recruit children, like actively recruiting children.
Hold on, I gotta log back in. Give me 1 second, folks.
Which is the most disgusting thing ever. Oh man.
Yeah, I
It's
can't.
kind of like Happy Tree Friends. Like I remember when I was younger.
I
Like-
guess the best thing you can do is just say, make fun of the people who are into it,
Yeah.
so that it doesn't seem like something people want to be a part of.
Well, but we make fun of dog, but not all the time.
It's different.
But like back to
We
like
kid
this
because we love.
story. I was visiting my like second cousins
Yeah.
in Austin, and I was like maybe 7 at the time, and he was watching Happy Tree Friends, and mind you, he's younger than me by like 2 years, so it was
Yeah.
like 5, and he was
Yeah.
watching Happy Tree Friends, and I just remember like watching some of it and just being highly disturbed. Like it was like it was a lot for like a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
And
But I remember watching Happy Tree Friends when I was quite young, and it like didn't get to me. I'm not like,
Whoops.
I don't like fantasize about violent stuff. What got to me was the freaking Sonic Short stuff.
it wasn't the it was more the violence that got to me at that point.
Uh-huh.
Because I wasn't desensitized.
Well,
to
honestly,
it.
I hate the stupid Happy Tree Friends stuff because those writers ended up becoming the main writers for the freaking Sonic games, even though they literally have not played a Sonic game
They
that they haven't
are?
written. Yeah. Ken Pontac and Warren Graff, when the Sonic Colors came out in 2010, they took over as the main writers for the Sonic the Hedgehog series, and up until now, they still are. And when they took that position, they had, by their own admission, never played a Sonic game. And they essentially completely ruined pretty much all the characters. And I mean, the stories just suck nowadays. The writing's awful.
But the comics are alright.
The comics are alright, but they're not writing the comics. They're writing the freaking games! Oh
would
my
they-
god.
Why would Sega ever?
Sega has had many.
Sega just
unusual
is
decisions.
very, very a stupid company.
Anyway, so you know how in the last stream you were asking you were explaining how do people come here
Yeah, how do people get here?
and how did people end up like this?
Uh-huh.
Well, here's a little one. Here's where I lost
We've got
my
a
mind.
testimonial! Oh my god, I really... Oh,
Who-
okay.
You want me to read it?
No, I'll read this. I just really don't want to. A little bit of context for this piece. A while ago, the sub had a wall-bitingly stupid fixation on hell gremlins and justified abuse. Abuse was bad, 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 unless it was to a smarty. And just as luck would have it, all stallions were baby-raping murderers. Yep. Not only were all stallions smarties, but they were the baby-raping, smashing skulls, and murdering type. You know, the type of characteristics that fluffies are incapable of having. Okay, so now they want to hold to their lore. You know, since fluffies were designed to be toys with a mentality of fluffies and for huggies and wubs, and not any
Head pats.
violent...
Head pats. This goes back to head pats.
Yeah, this is not violent. They're not violent. We are.
Actually, I think they do mention lollies in one of this. So head pats. Head pat time.
Oh no.
Anyway,
and any violent or sexual deviancy would make them utterly unsellable. The stupidity of all it pissed me off to no end, so I whipped up this little doozy. Deleted it after it had been up for a few hours. Might delete later, felt kind of cute in this one. And then decided to take a break from the fluffy fandom for a few months. God, that was an awful time. Friendly jellies and hell gremlins as far as the eye could see. So here it is, out of my vault, my broken mind before I semi-retired, exposed for the first time. Enjoy.
Doctor.
Doctor!
Give me the news. Give besties upsies. Angelica Wub Doctor Dad. What is that?
Wub Dr. Daddy. I guess her owner is a doctor. Her daddy.
Oh, daddy. Look at this girl. She's the sweetest thing.
Cool.
She's too cute. Customers don't want. Oh, wait, she's too cute. Customers don't want. Anyway, I'm keeping Angelica.
Angelica.
Yeah, words.
Yeah, it's only an actual name.
Yeah. I'll just tell the customer that whatever passed away during the procedure. Angelica, wub daddy, wadadin.
Angelica, Dorian.
Well, I'm saying into the name.
Yeah, I know.
How about this? I'll get you some folds for you and your special friend, and the pillow fluff. Remember what pillow fluffs are? Can be the wet nurse and feed them. Would you like that, Angelica? Special friend, what are you doing? Shut up, dumb and bathing. Oh, I'm nothing. Dabbing.
Nah, let's not entertain the fluffy speak. Let's do our proper accents. Oh God! I'm sorry.
Bright time, special friend, something and shoddy like a melody. Swati. What that means, special friend. And then of course you got the children crying,
dead, bleeding.
Themselves on the And so we zoom in on this guy. I think here he is, or maybe or something.
Smouty mean Periwinkle. Why'd you choose Periwinkle? Like that's a hard name to say anyway. No murder odd. Frick. I'm gonna translate this into human speak.
And wait them babies.
Don't murder other fluffies and rape babies, because that's what all Smarties do. Very common among fluffy stallions. Oh God, Jesus! I don't even know what's being depicted here.
No, neither do I.
I'm not following the story.
I think it's so. Anyway, let's look at the.
I guess it's just neglect. They're replacing the pony with
hold
the
on,
other pony.
Check something real quick. Which? Oh yeah, we'll go back to that one in a second.
Wow.
Hold on.
Oh, this is horrible.
Oh, you didn't drink your coffee. You want it?
Yeah, can you hand it to me? I mean, it's probably cold by now. It's a little late to be drinking coffee.
I remember this piece. It was quite obvious that what you were trying to say to me, at least. And I definitely agree. I don't usually go into Hell Gremlin direction. Because, I'm a good guy. We don't do Hell Gremlin stuff here. Awful things that can happen to good fluffies, too. I just love that the stories you can tell. Thank you for so much for sharing it again.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the zoophiles being like, yeah, I'm a zoophile, but I'm not a freaking...
Zoo sadist.
Yeah, zoo sadist.
And then...
Like, what? What are you talking about here?
And then we got this one here. Yeah, there's something wrong with me, but I guess there's something wrong with all of us, seeing as we're here. Shrug,
Yeah.
There is one I wanted to go back to.
Just a little crazy. with the
There's a comment that I want you to read. So this was all the way back.
Fluffies bleed. So do we gamers.
I can relate to the fluffies. This goes all the way back to the history here.
Yeah.
And I wrote down a note. And where is it? Here. Take a read.
Oh no! Why, Dorian? Why'd you find this? Frick!
Oh, this guy makes a lot of the torture stuff. Go ahead.
The big difference between Fluffies and the Sonic fandom is that Sonic has undeniable canon of what he is and what he does. A fucking man. If someone draws Sonic raping a baby while yelling racial slurs, they can't claim it's in the canon about Sonic, and anything Sega says is lies. Fluffy fandom doesn't have a single authority to point to like that. Thank God. We wouldn't want to, have standards. Which is why ideas completely opposite of all accepted hive canon could get so many supporters. Like I said, before the first death of the fandom, I did try making good content to counter the bad. I put outright unhealthy amounts of effort into it, but it did absolutely nothing. Hell Gremlinists can easily ignore a good fluffy picture because even if they didn't like it, they wouldn't hate it either. Hell Gremlin content, however, is specifically made to make you angry. I don't know. How does any of this other crap not make you angry? Hell gremlin content is specifically made to make you angry. So telling someone to just ignore it is like telling someone to ignore getting yelled in the face. Imagine browsing porn videos on a site where the majority of the women turned out to have horrifying genital infections, because at one point that was exactly what browsing Fluffy Brewer felt like. Even if we can't weed out the Hell Gremlin headcanons altogether, I hope reading this will encourage artists and authors to be careful about them. Yeah, well, be careful about them. Bad Fluffies being the exception was how it started the first time too. So if you like the fandom and care about a survival, you should keep Fluffies nice. And
it is being nice right now.
And keep the bad Fluffies out. Yeah, if you don't like the values they're espousing, don't tolerate them. That's a pretty good lesson. I really like what this guy has to say, and I hope our audience members can take something out of it. Last post 6 hours ago. Wow. Oh, are we sure? Oh, God.
Yeah, I just sort of zooming on that one.
Yeah.
Holy frick! Dude, click on that one!
No, I don't want to give them the credit of having a good meme on here.
What the heck?
You know about this, right? Yeah?
It's like medieval,
Yeah.
sort of.
Well, there's a music genre going on of making, like, redoing songs in medieval instruments, and they have this is how they make their thumbnails, so it kind of became a meme.
Oh my God. Why are these people like kind of have these moments? Why do they have
anyway,
them? Horrors of hentai.
Gotta be careful.
Oh God.
So he's like the cleanest one I've seen so far. Oh, there's some vor, I think.
Yeah, he's making quote unquote good fluffy content.
Oh.
Oof. Hey.
Oh.
Hey, buddy.
Oh.
Okay, let's stop.
Anyway, thank you, my friend from Finland, who is like very active on here. So here we've come to a point.
Yeah.
We now have the comics we can read. Well, that may take a little bit, or we could stop now, or we could read at least one.
Okay. Let me take a look at one, and we'll see if it's too long to read. And if it is too long,
Let me.
then
we gotta make Dorian vomit. You know.
That's not gonna be a comic.
if it is,
oh, here we go. This one's gonna be short.
If it is too long, let's just browse the
this one's short. I'm going to
the
have
forums,
to.
and I just want to read some of the forum titles.
I'm going to have to be very quick on the scroll past here. What are we watching? Oh, where is that? Here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta.
Yeah, Dorian, the fastest hands in the West.
Full
Full dice. There we go. That's good. Spoiler alert, guys. The full dice.
Psychological abuse.
Epic.
Okay. Oh, not that one.
The more awful it is, the more I like it. But it's ironic, guys, so it's fine.
It's raining, huh?
Animal abuse, it's ironic.
Now, what I have to scroll past is most of these, they've got big old nipples down here on the bottom.
Yeah.
Now, see where these piglets are suckling?
Yeah.
Yeah, they only have 2 of them, and I don't know how 3 of them can be sucking on 2.
Yeah, they all only have 2 of them, but that's not the point here. The point is, they're massive honkers that I gotta scroll real fast towards.
It's like they threw human tits onto like the stomach of a.
But like,
I don't know.
down where the balls.
And some of the
should be.
ones I saw earlier, it looked like a cow.
Yeah, it's not like true udders. Like
They're human nipples where the udders should be.
Yeah.
Anyway,
'Cause that's normal.
yay, a downsy open.
I don't actually know about.
Hello.
I know about cows.
Hello, pretty lady.
pretty lady.
Can Westy Mama please come inside warm house? I am it am cloud and sky. What with the bad? I don't know.
Bad weather.
Bad. This is your first sign.
Edge. Ask me about my fluffy t-shirt.
Oh, aren't you the prettiest fluffy I've ever seen?
Kill it. Destroy the child.
Mama, I'm
Crop
so
it.
happy. Pretty lady be new mama for Fluffy and babies. Give one housey and toysies and nummies and skittles.
The voice of the man talking to you before he grabs you to the van.
So Fluffy make besties milkies for besties babies. Best is more like testes.
Whoop.
Sorry. Shut up.
Oops. No, I. Oh yes, I will be your mama.
Love upsies. Love new mama.
Wait, no, that's it. It's the next. Okay.
Epic.
Oh, we can't forget this baby.
No. Mama, that I'm bad poopy baby. No deserve love or milkies. Hey, at least he knows his place.
Poor runt. Well, I can't just leave him out there, but don't worry.
Me playing Team Fortress 2.
Well, we can't leave him out there. But don't worry. It'll
will
get what it deserves. See, this is what I was talking about. The art style, I mean, it's not great, but it's not as bad as the other ones.
No, not at
And
all.
they put time into this.
Yeah, definitely. You can see that desk there.
Oh yeah, I got the socks.
Destroy the child.
Let's get you dirty fluffies in a nice.
That would be a
warm-
nice way to end this.
A nice warm
What
bath.
do I do,
Well,
Lord?
actually, this has a nice ending.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
Let's get these dirty fluffies into a nice warm bath so you can be all clean.
No, well, I'm bad for fluffies.
So yeah, they don't like water. This is what I meant. They
Yeah,
don't.
they drown.
They just don't
Destroy
like
the
water.
child.
Hoo-hoo, fluffy am scaredy. Eep.
Well,
Ooh, feels nice. That's a nice. Careful with Bestie's baby, mama. Cool one. Nice. She looks like a really depressed.
some kind of Pokemon there.
Yeah, I kind of like that face. Now it's time to dry.
Oof. Whoops.
Ooh,
What?
Fluffy smells so pretty.
What is it? What are you laughing at? The mod saw nothing.
Doom trailer. It's really funny.
You're going to the happy bucket.
Yay! What happy bucket?
I mean, who does? We all remember that happy bucket.
What am happy bucket? Me on finals week.
Wait, are they throwing it down? Oh no, I thought
It's one of those nice 4-gallon buckets.
Oof. Well,
Why,
What?
Mama, and put Westie's Fluffy in Subway box? No, I'm bad, Fluffy. Fluffy have owies. Need huggies.
Aw, Mama is so sorry. Little Foofy, don't worry, come. You won't have any owies ever again. But yeah, that's a good ending.
Yeah, nice.
Takes a bucket. Whoa. What does it say?
Fluffy am cold. Sky Wawa am bad for Fluffies. One go to house again.
Oops, almost forgot your last baby. Face owies.
Bye-bye.
Hey, how much have you ever lost in a game of cornhole?
Oh God, I don't know that I've played, Dorian.
Oh, you've been playing your whole life. You just hadn't known it yet.
All right, what am I gonna have to read?
Oh, I was just gonna have you make that your profile picture.
No, I don't want to. I can do it. I can put that on all my research profiles. So that'll be that can be my Ink Money profile pic.
No.
No white Wawa.
Chirp.
Yo, I know. Well, we should make an Alex Jones version of it. Destroy.
Well,
the
this is
child.
unexpected. A video of the babies to survive. I thought it would have been the favorite baby. And yet, here is the bad baby.
The black baby.
You're a really bad baby. Now what should we do with you?
Destroy the child.
The whole... Okay.
Oh, dude, that cliffhanger's sick! I'm sorry.
Are they gonna bore the baby?
There is a part 2 coming out. We can come back on a second...
Please don't
Oh,
tell me
my.
they bore it. Please don't tell me.
No, I don't know.
We haven't seen... Part 2 is still on...
Let's see.
in the
As
pipeline.
of 4 days ago... What's the newest one?
Yeah, you know, one reason I hate them, however not all Smarties, I do know some good mamas who love all their babies, teach them well, and doesn't sacrifice them. Those ones I like and should be taken care of. What are you even talking about? Where are you?
See, look, they're all talking to each other.
Oh my god.
Hold on. You see, so in the Smurf ones that we didn't get to cover because of dog, but not. There was like the undertone of the story you knew was bad, and it felt really bad. This one you don't feel as bad, like because it's just right out there. They're not hiding it.
They're not hiding it. I think the worst part about this, other than it's just awful. Like the thing is, these people are not like talking in code,
Yeah.
right? They're all just like, yeah, fuck, kill him, kick him. I like it. But they're deliberately advertising on YouTube with non-horrific stuff because obviously non-horrific stuff because you couldn't have it.
I mean, you could.
Like,
Not for
the title
long.
would be Fluffy goes to the store and gets anally destroyed.
Hold on a second. Let's see. I don't remember which one.
Smarties get
So this is
pounded.
Fox Hoarders one. So this is Fox Hoarders, and this is like, I guess, in quotation marks, fine.
Yeah.
Because like, look, he doesn't even have all the good tags on there. Oh no, wait, actually, that was the wrong one. Hold on.
Megamind smashes Fluffy.
You see, most of these people.
Yo, we should have a crossover event with Megamind in the Fluffy's universe.
Just because you see a Megamind freaking
I don't know.
video
I
recommended to you doesn't mean it's a funny thing to say.
No, I just would think it'd be actually decently entertaining with his giant.
Go back to the
like,
chat,
fish.
pig.
I'm the only one who's posted anything recently.
Baby special stuffy friend.
This is short. We can read it. It's bad. Maybe.
It's bad. Okay, yeah, it's not that long. Okay, Dorian's pretty long.
No, look, see, you just
It's 7 pages.
no.
Okay, well, let me just see this guy's comment first. Hello.
No, that's.
It's quick. It's horrible. It's disgusting. That's what matters, right? Story's thin on ground, mostly because I wanted to tell you the end scenario cannot be fluffed to do anything more in depth. Huh. That's a bit of a
So-
weird use of the phrase fluff.
That's not too much.
Yeah.
This will be the last thing. I
Okay,
guess.
I'll get this.
The other one was about cannibalism, but that was like 15 pages long.
Yeah.
It was kind of. It was
This one's
interesting.
only 7.
And look, I'm gonna be honest. Some of these are actually kind of well written. And
I know,
really
all of these
interesting.
people seem really competent in a...
Like, they're
Why?
smart.
Why are they
And
all
these are
competent?
These are all like older people.
There's not a lot of, like, grammatical errors. They have good lore. Wow.
Hey, some people like history. Some people like Sonic.
No,
Some
I know
people
these
like-
are like intellectual people that have gone down the wrong road.
I know. It's like these are people that could have been...
They know what they're doing.
No.
They just don't care.
Yeah, they could have, gotten
Like-
into something productive if they'd just been bullied a little more.
Yeah.
I
You see,
know.
we didn't stop them. We told them this was good, and they're like, "Hey, I protected class now. I can do what I want, and I think this is good. I think people should do more of this
Yeah.
instead of us."
These people shouldn't be tolerated. These people.
Back in my dad's day, this is where the crowbar comes out.
Don't hate them, right? They know
why
not
not?
what they do.
I think they do know what they do.
Well, they do know what they do. I'm saying, like...
This is the thing where they do know where they do, so we can't hate them.
Yeah, no. They... Here's what I'm trying to say. These could be good people.
They could.
Right?
In an
alternate timeline, these could have been good, contributive people making funny Minecraft memes, like, all good boys and girls aspire to. If people who loved them and cared about them said, "This is fucked up, stop it," or people on the forums were like, "Hey, this is fucked up, stop it."
Man, what are you doing here? Little sus.
Lil sus, haha, lil sus. Don't post it again, or we're not gonna talk to you anymore. Anyway.
But technically, that did happen. They just ran away to here.
Yeah, I know, but we all have a part to play in keeping this from happening. You're a small, blue, earthly fluffy.
Like taking your child out to the backyard if you find out they're a fluffy fan.
Exactly.
Take him to the ranch.
The woodshed.
Look, fluffy fan, I just want to talk.
Let's just read this and be done with it. You're a small, blue, earthly fluffy. Well, a foal, really. You had a mama and a dada fluffy. God, stop the stupid language. And a dada fluffy. But they left you behind one day and forgot about you. You forgot about them, or tried to anyway, but you miss them. That was a long time ago, almost 2 in 1 sleeps. You yawn and open your eyes. The smell and clamor of the fluffy shelter fills your baby ears. What? Where am baby? You ask to no one in particular. Oh, hey there, little guy. A male voice booms from behind you. Eep! You cry instinctively and hide behind your hoofsies. Shh, it's okay, the voice says. You were left alone in the cold, so I brought you here. You feel a finger scratching your back gently. Welcome to Fluffy Park. Oh God, Dorian, don't do that. You open your eyes and turn around. The nice man smiles and gestures to the room full of colorful balls, toys, and fluffies galore. Big fluffies, small fluffies, baby fluffies, and so on. You cannot believe your sea places. I hate that somebody else used sea places earlier. Mm-hmm. That's like actual fluffy language for eyes. Now, the man continues, I hope you can fit in here. You looked so lost and cold, I couldn't help but save you, though normally my stock is only from reputable breeders. You scrunch your head, not sure of what any of that means, still unsure what is going on. I'm really relating to the fluffy right here. Dada be new dada for baby? You ask, a tinge of concern in your voice. The man smiles and gently picks you up. Not quite, little guy. This is a fluffy shop, where I raise and sell your like to people. Only the best clientele for me. But you had a good color to you, so I figured, why the hell not? So, you listen half-heartedly, snuggling into his warm, soft hand. You see, these people deserve to be abused. They're only listening half-heartedly. I mean, you asked the question. You start to drift off to sleep again when you feel the warmth of his hand leave you. Now, this is the foal and filly pen. You stay here with the other babies. They'll teach you the rules. The main one is to just have fun. And if you don't, well, we can sort that out. But you shouldn't have any issues. You open your eyes and scroll up slightly and see his friendly, smiling face. Around you, the murmurs of babies echo out. Cries of, hee hee, fluffy, wuv, milkies, and bow, gon' get you. Your heart flutters at the prospect of amigos. You were an only baby and had no kin. You've never had playtime before. Tanku, daddy, for save baby, you mumble out to him. Now this is weird stuff.
Yeah.
The baby talk, I don't like that at all. He smiles and walks off without saying another word. You turn around and see them, foals and fillies, various sizes, not much bigger or smaller than you. They run and play, hugging and giggling. You feel apprehensive to approach them, unsure of what to do. Groan. Eep! You cry at the scary noise and cower behind your hoofsies. Your tummy hurts in fear of the noise. Oh wait, it's hunger. You're hungry. You open your eyes and look around. You smell it before you see it, a row of milky bottles on the wall. Glorious milksies, the smell far better than your mama ever had. Baby, I'm so hungry. You waddle over to the milky bottles, your stubby legs trudging along. You latch onto a bottle at the end of the row and suckle greedily, the fill of warm ambrosia filling your belly. Your mother's milk was good. But this... Oh, mama! It's the nice Italian milky. This is something else altogether. Like love, a hug in liquid form, the warmth and comfort of a home, a toy, and a family, all rolled into one satisfying, tasty package. Gordon Freeman. Not Gordon Freeman, Gordon Ramsay. Erp. Milky so good. Thank you, milky place, you say to the bottle, reaching up to it and hugging the side.
They literally just described the milk in a paragraph, like a solid page worth of description.
Hey, dude, there's some things that I would take many pages to describe that are not as good as milk.
That's the point. It's milk. That's why I'm saying it's just to cover that whole.
So you think they should have written more?
No, less.
Oh God. What if they've never had milk before, especially not from the teat of a fluffy that doesn't have any limbs?
Pillow fluff.
Yeah. What baby doing? A female voice behind you speaks out. You turn around to see her.
The most pretty, colorful baby you've ever seen. Her lilac mane wafting in the breeze, her indigo mane gently cascading over her forehead. She's the same size as you, a medium baby fluffy.
Why silly baby give huggies to bottle? She asks you, tilting her head to the side. She wants to speak but can't say a word. Milkies drip from your agape mouth. She sniffs the air around you. You instinctively do the same. She smells like soap, clean and fresh. A truly pretty smell. She scrunches her face up in apprehension. You, woo baby, smell funny. White gassies and dewy water. Dewy wawa. You look down at your hooves. They're a bit dirty, but nothing terrible. Your mane, well, a bit dirty, isn't that bad? Come on, you could have come up with a different, descriptive phrase here.
Hey, they're trying.
I know, they're trying really hard, but yet they use dirty twice.
Filthy. They could have just said filthy.
Yeah. They could have just said it. It's in the same sentence. She just tilts her head sideways, then walks off. You want to speak, but can't manage a word. She's long gone by the time you manage one. Hello? You feel silly. The first baby you meet and you don't even know what to say. Mama never taught you how to speak to other fluffies. You only ever rolled around in her fluff, peeping to yourself. You waddle after her when suddenly a bell rings, softly. All the fluffies giggle and cry out, "Yay, sweepy time!" They waddle in groups to a big bed in the middle of the room, lined with fluff and blankets. They crawl in and make a fluff pile, cooing and peeping happily. Coo. Wub sweepies, baby quo big and strong. A large red whingy friend cries out. You've never seen a whingy before. It scares you. He snuggles up to the lilac baby from earlier and nestles next to her, hugging up to her. She is enveloped in his fluff. He's a few days older than her. Wub wibble sisty, babies quo big and strong, and get new housey, she says. You look on and smile. You want to hug and sleep in the baby pile, and then you see your dirty blue hoof. Baby, no one huggies from doty baby, you say to yourself, and you look on. Another pink foal clambers over the lilac fluffy to get on top of the fluff pile. He gets stuck and has to kick his little leggies over to get over her rump. Oh, wow.
Curvy.
That's sick. Owies, new so wuff, she cries after him. Sowie,
Please, a little warm twinkle.
big whoa! Sowie, no mean to give owie huggies, he replies. She huffs and goes back to sleep. It reminds you of climbing onto your mama's back for warmth and love. You hug yourself and peep softly. You're just a little talky, milky baby after all. A little piece of shit. You waddle away from the baby pile, not feeling welcome. No one has spoken to you or even seen you. You feel unwanted, unloved even here. Then you see them. A group of brown babies cuddling up in a haphazard pile. It is the trash gremlins. Or what is it? What are they called?
The hell gremlins.
The hell gremlins.
Well, these would be poopy babies.
I know. I just not as many as the big pile, but some. You waddle over and introduce yourself. Hello, baby and new. Can sweepies with ooh? You ask. They don't respond. Maybe they're already asleep. You gently curl up on the outside of the pile and gently fall asleep. The one closest to you smells really good. Like the filly from earlier, you smile, burping as the milk warms your stomach. Wub, sweepy huggies, you cry as you drift off to sleep. You awaken to a rough start, opening your eyes, and you see the big baby pile has dispersed, going back to playing huggy tag with the balls. You look at your small pile of sleepy friends. Some of them are still sleeping, including the pretty smelling one. You nudge them gently with your nose. Hello? When one wakies? One play? Baby and new, you say. They don't respond. As you say this, a slightly bigger baby walks up. Why silly blue baby talking to stuffy friends, he says, pushing past you. He grabs another small brown sleepy baby in his mouth and waddles away. They don't say a word. You look at the rest. They're all stuffy friends. They're toys. You feel so silly. Baby sweepies with toysies? One play with toysies, but toysies give good sweepies too? You ponder. Well, they ponder. What does that mean?
Yeah,
Asking the tough questions.
They are sentient, you know.
Yeah. You nudge the one you slept with.
Wait. So, here's the question: can my waifu body pillow really just give me the sleep comfort as a wife?
Let's go.
I mean, it works for him.
Swaffy won't play. Give huggies. You ask it. It doesn't respond. You smile and nudge them with your nose. It smells so good. You nudge them, but they still lay on 4 stuffed legs. They're meant for bigger babies than you. You try to give them a hug, but you can barely give your hooves around its chest. Tee-hee, ooh, silly friend, one give huggies, you say. You settle for hugging its its rump and tail while it sits on its leggies. Coo, one friend, you murmur.
Colon P.
Colon P? It still smells so pretty, like the pretty filly from earlier. Really? Who could forget the pretty filly from earlier?
Hey, I mean, the pretty filly. She's something alright.
Oh, yeah. You start to climb onto its back, putting your front leggies onto its rear. One wide on stuffy friend, like mama, you say, wanting to feel safe and secure, but you can't get onto it because you're a little piece of shit. Who wet up stuffy friend? Baby one white witties, you say? Whiteies, okay. Kicking your back hooves, trying to get up. Your crotch gently brushing against its I thought I was just being an asshole earlier for making fun of the rump thing. Tee-hee. Oh, Jesus! Alright. Feel funny, you say, as you continue jumping onto the fluffy. Your PB play starts to feel weird. Like making poopsies weird. Strange, wrong, but good and satisfying. You continue to jump onto its back. Feel good. Wub stuffy friend. Good feels, you cry out. Your pee-pee feels harder and good. The stuffy's tail feels nice and tickly. You keep jumping and jumping, trying to get onto its back to cuddle. But you can't get up because you're a little piece of shit. Baby want huggies, you pant and cry, but can't get up onto its back. You make one last big jump and try to get up. You just make it, but the stuffy rolls onto its back. You fall onto its belly between its stuffy legs.
Oh, yeah.
PP.
Oh, yeah.
Give that one a capital P. I mean, come on. Am I right, fellas? Rubbing up against his belly.
The big P.
You feel a sense of pleasure wash over you. Like good milkies from earlier, but much more. Like good poopies.
Hey, I gotta be honest, sometimes
the
good poopies, that really does feel good.
Like mama licking your poopy place clean, combined. Such a good feeling. You sigh and cry out, feel pretty. Wub stuffy friend. You lift your head and open your eyes. The fluffies around are staring at you, including the red Wingy and his lilac sissy, the pretty filly from earlier, my favorite character.
Ooh.
You feel embarrassed. Why are they staring? The lilac filly whispers to her brother, and he starts to walk over. You get off the stuffy, ready to run. The big scary Wingy is coming right for you, but you feel something beneath you. Sticky. You look down. Stuffy friend have owies? Make bad pee-pees, you ask? You look down and see something wet on his belly. No time to investigate. The run Wingy is almost here. You leap off. You leap off. Haha! Grammar idiot, mid-grammar error. Fucking idiot.
I like how you're focusing on that instead of, he stands in his own pile of cum.
Yeah, I know. It's called it's called laughing to keep from crying, Dorian. You leap of and run away, heading to a nearby box. Huv, huv, baby scared, no hurties. Cheap, you cry. You leap into the boxy and cover your eyes with your hooves. You eventually peek and see the big red Wingy baby has taken your pretty stuffy friend in his mouth. Stuffy friend, no, you cry out. He glances back at you but walks away, carrying the stuffy friend to the lilac pretty fluffy. She smiles at her brother. Thank you for getting baby's friend, brother, she says. One give huggies and love to stuffy friend. The red Wingy smiles and props it up for her. It's too big for her, just like it was for you. She snuggles it between its leggies. You look on in envy. Why can't you have the stuffy friend to hug? It made you feel good. What? Stuffy friend have wawa? She asks, sticking her nose into its belly. Oh no. The peepees you made smelly friend have. You need to say it wasn't him. He didn't make bad peepees. It was someone else. Yeah, you don't have to rat yourself out. Come on, you've gotten out here. You get out of the box and waddle over. When you get close enough, you see she still has her nose between its legs. She's making slurping noises. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Oh, frick. Oh, God.
You want to go?
No, I'm good. Stuffy friend give baby milkies? No taste is pretty, but is milkies. I mean, sometimes, desperate times call for desperate measures. Love stuffy friends, she calls out, continuing to lap up the sticky white wawa from its belly. The red Wingy looks concerned, but then looks at you in disgust. Poofed.
Yeah, here we go.
Your little blue anus expels a tiny fart. Baby, no what happened to sticky friend, you say. You lean back on your
rump.
No, that stuffy friend have milkies. The lilac filly looks up at you, then sniffs the air. Smell more funny milkies, she says, and walks toward you. You look down. Your pee-pee place is poking out of your fluffy tummy, a tiny red dot in your blue fluff.
Keep going, boy.
It drips something, not pee-pee, but something else. You tilt your head in confusion. What am dot? Before you finish the sentence, the pretty lilac fluffy is nudging your pee-pee. This am Milky? She asks.
No. Fuck. Come on.
Before you can answer,
We know what's gonna happen.
she gets the D.
The short,
What?
he gives a BJ.
She wraps her mouth around your pee-pee.
Yeah.
What? No, that am a pee-pee.
Door,
Pa.
please.
Good. Smack. Before you can finish the sentence, a red hoof lands heavily on your head.
Oh man!
So yes.
And yet it's quick, it's horrible, it's disgusting. That's what matters, right? Special huggies. And Sally, can I have a funny kiss? Oh fuck! That was great,
Wait,
Dorian.
wait.
Oh, there's more. There's more.
No, it's over. But let's just read the comments before we go.
Is it dead, or is it going to have the worst time in the shelter from that point on? I love the open end. Up to your imagination, but at least concussed and a broken dick when it wakes up.
Wouldn't it be? Wait, infaming?
And that's not a word.
Okay, whatever.
Infies is a term used for rape.
Ah.
Infy baby is just a term, and fluffies have little to zero grammar rules.
Well,
I
there
like
we
that
go.
this guy, the
Hey.
lore is tight. You gotta have the people enforcing the lore.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
Oh
I mean, we have a lot more stories, but I don't think you want to read any more of those, do you?
no, I think we kind of get
There's
the
an Antarctic
picture.
expedition one.
So I think
You need to go.
no, I'm good. I think maybe
Let's just look at these pictures real quick. Again.
let's end it by rewatching some of those YouTube videos with a bit more context.
Oh yeah. Let's come full
And
circle.
then very nice.
Yo, what's this? Oh, yeah.
And then Alex Jones has a little note to end us off on.
Special milkies. No, you're gonna have some special milkies tonight, right, John?
Hopefully not.
Let's finish it with the Alex Jones Doom. No one can see the video.
Oh.
Oh no.
Hold on. Wait a second. Sorry about this, folks.
I'm not sure how long that's been on that page. I don't think it's been on that other one for that long.
No, because I deleted the picture and that's what it went to.
Okay.
Please, quality. What we make bestest dances for woo. Cease. Please go away. So I mean, it seemed a little weird at the beginning.
Yeah.
Context in mind, that's really freaking ominous.
Here, go look up that video you're looking for.
Oh yeah.
While we think about this, so what have we seen here today, folks? If I had to boil this down, there was a once B tier joke.
Yeah, you can play the first one.
A B tier joke from 2013 that kept going past its shelf life and slowly mutated into all types of unholy torture porn of fluffy ponies, which is still going on
that
today.
is also targeting kids.
That too, yeah.
So
And-
what I'm getting from this is Pontac and Graf suck at writing Sonic games and they need to be fired.
And I mean,
What I've gotten from this is we have too much free time in our in the first world. you know?
Yeah, totally.
yeah. I
I
mean,
think
not
That leads to this
not dig-
satanistic sacrilegious shit, but
And you know,
Yeah.
on the Smurfs one that we're gonna do, that really rings true because they're posting every day since.
Oh, and it
1980
actually does get overtly sacrilegious
since
too.
1985. Now I say we should still read what because that is the worst part that I could find. But I do have more stuff we can cover. But I said we read that and then do the rest.
Yeah.
I don't see African children making this shit.
They're making Who Killed Captain Alex. Good stuff.
Great.
And then
We should do a review of Who Killed Captain Alex.
I still want to see that. Okay. Yeah, but I think this is a good note to end on. This is probably the thing that's most likely to get us banned from Twitch, ironically. But let's go. It's an Alex Jones clip.
Well, yeah, but like.
What do I do, Lord?
Okay. Here we go. Let's get this one. Very nice.
What do I do, Lord? Destroy the child. Corrupt them all. This is their plan, people. These are demons.
This is literally the plan of the Fluffies.
Destroy the child.
Corrupt them all.
Llamas with hats. Let's freaking go.
You see, that has gore one up, but that's good. It's
Yeah.
and it's not intentionally trying to make children
Fucking deviants.
Yeah. I mean,
Sycophants and deviants.
what do you even call somebody like this outside of their bubble? Like, what space does this person occupy in the real world?
Well, the big umbrella term.
I have a really
degenerates.
bad feeling that these are like high up, like professors at like universities. Somehow.
This is your professor.
It would be a university professor.
No,
University's just freaking
This
breed
is liberal
weirdos.
education right here. This is you know that friend I have, the head of the political party.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not saying I have any evidence, but
Dorian's definitely got some history with some of these people, is what I'm getting from that. Thank you very much, Dorian. I think that's
I think we'll be
that's
done
about
for
that's about done.
I think that was a good way to end it.